Hello, welcome to today's Talk of the Town. I'm Sandy Benson. We've got a great show ahead for you and great information to share, so sit back and enjoy. We would like to welcome to the show Karen Ryan, broker and sales manager of Weichert Realtors Coastal Properties, with 3 locations, Hilton Head Island, Bluffton, and Sun City. Karen joins us today to talk about the current real estate market and what Weichert Realtors is doing to increase their listings exposures while creating community support with their efforts. Karen, always welcome to the show, and thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Weichert Realtors has open houses every weekend,
right.
Is that correct?
Every weekend.
Wow. And so what's coming up for Labor Day?
Well, Labor Day, we always have a big presence for Labor Day with our open houses. There's a lot of people on the island, coming through Bluffton on the island, and so we usually have a big spread with a lot of our listings open. This Labor Day, we just noticed recently in the front page of the paper, Bluffton Self-Help has a severe need for food, filling their food banks. So we decided to have a food drive. One of the agents came forward and said, wouldn't this be nice to run a food drive in our office? So we took it a step further, and we're having a food drive at our open houses for Labor Day.
Okay.
So we're asking anyone who comes to the open house, it's not a requirement, but if they would like to support Bluffton Self-Help, such a great organization, bring canned food, bring a donation, toiletries, they're looking for clothing, and we'll have a box there at every open house. They can deposit those donations. And in every office, we have an office in Hilton Head, Bluffton, and Sun City. Over the next 2 weeks, up until Labor Day, we will be accepting donations, and a week after Labor Day.
Yeah.
So leading up to
it can be cans of food, it can be monetary donations, or it could be toiletries, etc.
Right, right, and then we'll be bringing that to Bluffton Self-Help after this drive.
And I'm sure they'll be much appreciative. I'm certain of that.
Yeah.
So why is it important to not only the clients but the agents at Weichert to do these, to do the open houses?
To do open houses?
Right.
Well, open houses for us, it's a big part of our marketing. It's just one piece of our marketing, but it certainly is very important. We have been able to track about 30%, up to 30% of our sales directly to an open house.
Wow.
So
wow, it's
big.
Yeah, that is big.
You have to, if you have a listing, it's not just promoting that property on the internet and to the other realtors in the community. That's vitally important, certainly.
Sure.
And we do that as well. But getting bodies in the door, getting people in the door.
Full exposure to the house.
Yes.
Being able to show the different qualities of the home, I think that is really important.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've had people who walk in the door not even thinking they're interested in buying that weekend, and suddenly they say, I could live here, I could do this.
Yeah.
And it shifts for them and they're ready to buy. So it's very important. So
what when you do the open houses, do you do anything specific to make the potential clients be more attracted to the house? I mean, is it more or less just that you're able to show them the ins and outs of the house and structurally what they're looking at, things like that?
Well, all real estate purchases are emotional. So you have to make sure that when a house is open, we talk to our realtors and train them about making sure that front walk, all those things you hear about. But it really does make such a difference.
Right.
When you walk up, that everything's clean and trimmed, the front door is clean, that it's inviting.
Yeah.
When you walk in the door, some things you wouldn't think of, but immediately when you walk in, what do they smell?
That's very important too.
So,
no clutter, things like
that.
No
clutter, just that first impression, making sure that it's a good one.
Yeah.
You can have maybe a bedroom back in the back that's not arranged properly. It's not going to kill the sale of a house.
Right.
But that first impression, that can.
So important, absolutely.
Yeah.
What have you been seeing with the real estate market? Good, bad, ups, downs?
Good. A lot of sales. I mean, we're definitely far up in transaction numbers and sales across the MLS and our company as well.
How about inventory?
Inventory's down
Okay.
in all segments of the price points of the market.
Okay.
But with that being said, we anything under 500,000 is selling like hotcakes.
Wow.
Anything under 250 is incredibly fast moving right now.
Yeah, interesting.
But when you get to 500, 750,
Yeah,
it starts to
it's
log
so down,
jam,
huh?
and over $1 million is there's
Yeah.
still a lot of inventory.
Still a lot out there.
Yeah.
And so, what other events and support do you, Weichert Realtors, I guess, offer to the community? I know you guys do quite a bit.
We do. We really believe it's something we need
It is
to
important.
do. We're wives, mothers, children. Very involved in the community. All of our realtors are
Right.
very, very involved in many organizations. But one of the things that we try to do as a company are we got a room in the new building at Jarvis Creek for the Children's Center.
Yep.
Every year we host.
Close to my heart.
Yes, love that. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yep.
It's a wonderful organization.
Absolutely.
So we did, sponsored a room in the Children's Center new building, and we host a golf tournament every year for that. We support realtors helping real people. It's through the Association of Realtors. We always have a great number. I think we had 22 of our realtors out in the community, fixing, nailing, hammering,
really
painting.
good things.
Yeah.
Really good things to help the community. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
it's
Karen,
important.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Sandy.
And we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.